back out again. Yeah, this is 1B, you already know. Alright, calm. Question 1A. Let's see the situation here. We're saying it's saying to simplify the fractions here, so let's simplify the fractions. We got A over D times A over C. So hence, if you think about it, A times A is going to be A squared, yeah. When you times fractions, yeah, you times the top together, yeah. So that becomes A squared, yeah. And then D times C becomes CD, yeah, or DC, yeah. But write it alphabetically in it as well. Alright, calm. Cool. Question B, yeah. We've got A squared over C times C over A. So if you think about it, yeah, when we times these together, we're gonna get A squared C over CA. Now, C divided by C is gonna be 1, so that just cancels, yeah. And A squared divided by A is just gonna be A, so that kind of cancels effectively as well to just leave A. You get it? Alright, calm. C. Let's see what C is saying. C is saying something. He's saying that it's 2 over x, yeah, times x over 4, yeah. So again, top goes with the top, bottom goes with the bottom, yeah. So 2 times x is 2x, yeah, and x times 4 is 4x. So again, as you see, x is going to cancel, it's going to fuck off, and you're going to get 2 over 4. And 2 over 4 is effectively just a 1 over 2, which is the half, yeah? 2 divided by 4 is a half. If you don't believe me, you could put that in a calculator, yeah? And it will effectively just give you that. So let's move on now to D, yeah? So D is what, fam? D is 3 over x divided by 6 over x, yeah? So therefore, for division of fractions, yeah, if you man don't know, you need to do the keep, flip, change method, yeah? The keep, flip, change method, yeah, states that you keep the first fraction, so 3 over x, yeah? You change the middle sign to times, and then you flip the second fraction, so it becomes x over 6 now. And as you see again, we've got a cancelling situation. Always it should cancel, yeah? X cancels. 3 over 6 is just 1 over 2 again, yeah? Calm. E, yeah? ES is saying 4 over xy divided by x over y. So again, yeah, keep flip change here. So put a little arrow there. And now keep 4 over xy here. Change the middle thing here to times and then flip it. So y over x here. So y over x and then it's going to become 4y over x squared y basically, yeah, because we've got x, y times x, so it's going to become x squared y, yeah. And then what's going to happen now is 4 y and y is going to cancel. So it's just, yo, I sounded hella fucking freshy there. Cancel. Yeah, so you get 4 over x squared. Alright, cool. F 2r squared over 5, yeah, divided by 4 over r cubed. Yeah, so again, keep flip change here. So 2r squared over 5 times by r cubed over 4, yeah. So then obviously pattern that, yeah. So just times the situations, yeah. So we got 2r squared times r cubed. That's gonna leave man with 2r, two if you times two numbers that have the same base, yeah, and they got different powers, yeah, you add the powers, yeah. So it'll become r to the power of 5. And then over 5 times 4 is just a little 20 there, yeah. So 20. And then 2 divided by 20, just put down your calculator, we'll simplify it for you. That's gonna be 1 over 10. So therefore it's just gonna be r to the power of 5 over 10, yeah. And obviously 2 over 20 is 1 over 10. Yeah, come on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We reached A level now, yeah. You can't be making them. It's year 2 as well. Crazy. Can't be making them mistakes. Question 2A, yeah? What's question 2A saying? Question 2A is saying x plus 2 times 1 over x squared minus 4, but it's calm in it. We don't discriminate. Alright, cool. Your level is your level, innit? At least you know your level. That's what it's about. It's about knowing your level so you can increase your level. Alright, cool. So this is the difference of two squares situation. Your teacher might use a little wet phrase called dots here. Alright, calm. So this is just the difference of two squares. Effectively, what difference of two squares is that you square root the first thing. So x squared square rooted is x here. And you square root the second thing, which is 4. Square root that is 2. And then you just put x plus 2 here and x minus 2 there. And that's called difference of two squares here. Because you've got two squares and then minus in between. Okay, cool. So now let's times the situation. So we've got x plus 2 on the top here. And we've got x plus 2 on the bottom along with x minus 2, yeah? And obviously, my man's going to cancel with my man. So you're just going to get left with 1 over x minus 2, yeah? Calm. And when you cancel, by the way, and there's nothing on the top, it means that there's 1 left over because there's always that 1. You get me? Calm. Question B, yeah? Question B is saying 1 over a squared plus 6a plus 9 times a squared minus 9, yeah? Listen, man, I'm gonna be real. If you don't have an A-level calculator at this point in the stage, you need to invest in one, bro. Like, go get up your funds, go hit the trap, go hit whatever, go get some money, man. Yeah. And with that A-level calculator, what you can do, yeah, is you can basically put this expression here into the calculator. So you go into polynomial, I don't know what option that is. Click menu and go into equation. Click on that, and I think it's number 2 is polynomial, yeah. And put x squared plus 6x plus 9. And when you do that, it's going to give you a result saying x1 is equal to something. It's going to be here, it's going to be minus 3. And here, I think because it's a squared here, obviously here, it's just going to have x2 as minus 3 as well. Or we won't say x1 and x2, right? And what this means here is the opposite is the solution. So if it says x1 is minus 3, then the bracket is x plus 3, yeah? Here we're using a instead of x, so it'll be a plus 3, yeah? So there you go, a plus 3 and a plus 3, yeah, or a plus 3 squared, yeah? So that's the solution. So whenever you see a polynomial quadratic here, use your calculator instead of trying to simplify it, yeah, it will be easier. And an a squared minus 9, that's another difference of two squares situation. So we just need to do a plus 3 and an a minus 3, yeah? That's very simple, yeah? Over 2, yeah? Calm. So now, let's see the situation. I'll write out for you, yeah, to start out with, you know what I'm saying, until we get to them levels, yeah, just so you can see it clearly. So that's a 1 times a plus 1, a minus 3 is just going to be a1, a plus 3, a minus 3, yeah. And then on the bottom, we got 2, a plus 3, a minus 3. And hence, you can just cancel, bang, 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 down, yeah. And now what have you got? You've got 1 over 2. That sounds wet, innit? Shit. The bottom was actually a plus 3. So we're not cancelling. So there's actually one a plus 3 left, yeah. So as you see, yeah, and we actually the a minus 3 didn't cancel anything as well. So as you see, yeah, a plus 3 is cancelling with a plus 3, yeah. And then that's what we're left with. So we're left with a minus 3 over 2 times a plus 3, yeah. Come on. C. Cool. C. C is saying y over y plus 3 divided by y squared over y plus 4y plus 3. Yeah. So what are we saying here? What's the situation here then? Yeah. Well, again, yeah. So again, same situation. Keep flip change. Yeah. So keep the first one. Yeah. So y plus 3. Yeah. Keep flip change. So change that one there, and then flip the second fraction in it. So that's KFC methods. Yeah. Alright. 4y plus 3 over y squared. Yeah. Calm. So now, what can I do now? You're probably thinking, well, how does that help in any sort of way? Well, this becomes y over y plus 3, yeah, times by, and then again, use polynomial in your calculator, but instead of y, obviously put x, yeah, put polynomial, and you'll get the solutions. The solutions will be minus 1 and minus 3, which means that the brackets are y plus 1 and y plus 3. You understand? Alright, calm. Over y squared, yeah? Okay, listen, I'll do it. It's calm, it's calm. So y plus 1, y plus 3 over y squared, y plus 3, yeah? And now cancel them like that. Bang. And now that becomes y plus 1 or something. You know what I'm saying? And then y and y squared, yeah? Think about it. The y on the top is going to get eliminated because that's going to cancel with one of the y's from y squared. And on the bottom, you're just going to have y left. So at the end, you're just going to have y plus 1 over y, yeah? So that's the situation there. Come on, let's move on to part E. How do we go from C to E prime? It's cool that we actually skipped the real C, yeah? It is what it is. Calm. We're gonna freestyle it here then, yeah? Part C, yeah? The real part C, yeah? Okay, cool. So this x squared minus 3x, yeah? Over x squared plus, sorry, y squared plus y times y plus 1 over x. Very simple here. Not really much that needs to be done. Take out x from the top line, since they have that in common, so that's factorization there. So x minus 3 over, and then take out y from the bottom. So you got y and then y plus 1, and then times that by y plus 1 over x, yeah? And obviously, when we times that together, the bottoms are going to be connected and the top's going to be connected, yeah? So I can cancel, before I even combine, I can just cancel x there, cancel x there, cancel y plus 1, cancel y plus 1, so that just becomes 1. So now all we're left with here is just x minus 3 over y, yeah? Calm. Going back to the situation now, part E. So the previous one before that was actually part D, and that one was the real part C. Alright, come. So x squared over 3 divided by 2x cubed, yeah, minus 6x squared over x squared minus 3x, yeah? So how do we do that? How do we do that? That's a question, yeah? That's a question that everyone is asking. Well, they're going to get the answer to that question, yeah? Because what you're going to do is you're going to change this to times, yeah? And you're going to flip this fraction here to x squared minus 3x and flip the bottom here to 2x cubed minus 6x squared, yeah? And as a result from that, I can then rewrite this as x squared over 3 times by, again, so take out x from the top here. So x open bracket x minus 3. That's because they got that in common. And if you times it back in, it'll give you the same result. And from the bottom, take out x squared because again, x cubed and x squared, they have x squared in common, yeah? So you can also take out a 2 as well, yeah, if you want, yeah? So because there's 2 here and 6 has also 2 inside of it technically, you can take 2x squared and it becomes x minus 3, yeah? And if it comes back in, it'll give you that, yeah? Calm. And now again, cancel what needs to be cancelled. So I can cancel x squared there, cancel x squared there. And as a result, I can cancel x minus 3, I can cancel x minus 3. And so as a result, what have we got left? We've effectively got 1 over 3 times x. So it's just x over 3. That's the answer. My bad. There was a little 2 there. If you man clock that. So that 2 times 3 would have become 6. So it's actually x over 6, yeah? Come on. F 4x squared, yeah, minus 25 over 4x minus 10, yeah? Come, divide that by 2x plus 5 over 8, yeah? So again, keep flip change, 4x squared minus 25 over 4x minus 10, yeah? And then change that to a times. And then here's going to do a little flip situation. So 8 over 2x plus 5. And now pattern this. So this is again difference of 2 squared. So if I square root 4x squared, I'm going to get 2x. So that's just 2x. And if I square root 25, I'm going to get 5. So that's 2x plus 5 and 2x minus 5, yeah? Come. Over 4x minus 10, yeah? And then times that by 8 over 2x plus 5. And again, I'm not going to combine it at this point, yeah? I'm just going to cancel it as shown here, yeah? So 2x minus 5, so you might get it. Keep that. 2x plus 5, cancel the 2x plus 5. And we're left with just 8 2x minus 5 here over 4x minus 10 here. But on the bottom, we can take out another 2. Yeah, the bottom isn't fully factorized yet. So if I take out a 2 there, it'll become 2 open bracket 2x minus 5 here. 8 2x minus 5. So therefore, these two cancel here. And that becomes 8 over 2 will become 4. Listen, it will always cancel. They'll always, in these algebraic fraction questions, yeah, they should always be cancelling completely. Yeah, it should never be left like something like this. You get me? Yeah, or whatever. This one here, that's too. It looks too open. Yeah, it looks too free. You get me? Alright, calm. G. Yeah. So x plus 3 over x squared plus 10x plus 25 times that by x squared plus 5x over x squared plus 3x. So now what I can do is pattern this one, so x plus 3, yeah, and then on the bottom again, use polynomial in your calculator, get the two solutions, and then write it, yeah? So the two solutions here is x plus 5 and x plus 5, yeah? And that's obviously bait by the fact that, like, that's obvious, yeah? That looks like a x plus 5 squared, yeah? Okay, cool. And then times that, yeah, by, again, so do the same, so take out the x here. So whenever you don't have, like, another number on the right, it means you're going to have to take out x, you're not going to put it into polynomial, yeah? So therefore, x open bracket, x plus 5 and then on top of that, put over x open bracket x plus 3, yeah? So calm. So that's the situation there. Let man just get to cancelling now again. So cancel the x's, cancel that and that, cancel that and that. So we're just left with 1 over x plus 5 here, if you get it. Because again, when I said they have nothing on the top, it's just effectively a 1. And on the bottom, all you got left is x plus 5 when we combine everything, yeah? Calm. H. Okay. H. 3y squared plus 4y minus 4 over 10 divided by 3y plus 6 over 15, yeah? Whatever, man. Alright, cool. So then all we need to do here, yeah, very simply, is just 3y squared plus 4y minus 4 over 10. You know what, yeah, I think we're getting to the stages here where we can just put that in polynomial straight away. So just put that into polynomial, yeah? And again, you'll get 3y squared, 3y minus 2, and y plus 2. Just a little side note here, when you put that into polynomial, yeah, to get this 3y minus 2, it's going to say something like y, not y, it's going to say x1 is equal to 2 over 3, yeah? To get this in the bracket form, times the 3 up there, so that's 3x is equal to 2, and then bring the 2 to the other side, so you need to make it equal to 0, yeah? And so that's how you're going to get this bracket, yeah? So 3x minus 2, yeah? That's going to, but in our situation, obviously replace x with a y, yeah? So here's 3y minus 2, yeah? So that's how you get that. Then over 10, change the thing, keep flip change since we're dividing, and then flip the one there, so 15 over 3y plus 6. As you've already probably clocked, I might need to take out the 3 from 3y plus 6 since 3 and 6 are in common. So that's probably going to help me further on. So hence, I will take out the 3 now, and it will become, I don't know why I'm talking like that. I don't know why I'm talking like that. I'm talking like a dickhead. Hence, I will take out the 3. Bro, just take out the 3. Okay, cool. Y plus 2, and then obviously that cancels with that. And this is obviously equal to, fam. Yeah, alright, cool. Don't know what the fuck's going on. Alright, cool. 15, yeah. And then obviously, yeah, man, I'm tweaking differently, yeah. Alright, obviously 15 and then 3y minus 2 and then over 3 times 10 is 30, yeah. So yeah, cool. So that's obviously 3y minus 2 over 2, yeah. Since 15 over 30 is 2. So that's one of the solutions. Listen, I hope no one finds these videos, man, in the future. Alright, cool. H. I. Moving on to I, yeah, because H then I, yeah. That's how it goes in the alphabet, innit? So you're even getting free alphabet English lessons, man. Alright, come. X squared, yeah, plus 2xy plus y squared over 2. And we're gonna times that by 4 over x minus y squared, yeah? So how do we do that? How do we do that, yeah? That's a good question. That's a good question. A question that I happen to have the answer to. Yeah. The question, the answer to that question is that you see this x squared plus 2xy plus y squared, yeah? Well, that's actually effectively x plus y squared. You're thinking, how do I know this? How do you know this here? How do you know? Well, think about it. A plus b squared is a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. That's the formula. So if I was to expand that, it would become a squared, which is x squared, plus 2ab, which is 2xy, yeah, plus b squared, which is y squared, yeah? So effectively, that just becomes x plus y, yeah? Obviously, most of you, man, already saw that without me even explaining it, but listen, yeah, we're all in it together, so you gotta sit for the explanation, innit? Times by 4 over x minus y squared, yeah? Come. And now, as you see, obviously, 4 is going to cancel with 2. 4 divided by 2 is just 2. And the top is bigger than the bottom. The top was the original 4. So therefore, the 2 that's left over is going to go to the top here. And you're going to get x plus y squared on the top here. And then on the bottom, you're going to get x minus y squared here. So that's the situation there. Alright, cool. Question 3 here. Same situation. Not much has changed there. Hopefully, that's not the case in our lives. Hopefully, things will change. Getting a bit deep there. But yeah, second one, 64 minus x squared over x squared minus 36. So we need to show that it's equal to -1, yeah? So we need to simplify all of this down to -1. You're probably thinking, that's a bit mad. How can you get -1 from some letters? But I'm taking the piss. No one's thinking that. Yeah, you might have all grown in it. Alright, calm fam. So over that, yeah, x squared minus 36, yeah. Alright, cool. So change divide to the times, yeah. Obviously keep flip changing and flip the second thing. So x squared minus 36 over 64 minus x squared, yeah. Alright, cool fam. So let's pattern that then, yeah. So x squared minus 64, little difference of two squares, yeah. As we know by now, square root x, you got x, square root 64, you got 8. So that's plus 8, and that's x minus 8, yeah. Come. Over, again, same thing on the bottom there, bro. Square root x squared, you get x. And then, yeah, square root 36, you get 6 here. So x plus 6 and then x minus 6 here. Come, fam. And then times that by what, fam? Times it by, again, x squared minus 36 here. That's going to be x plus 6, x minus 6. Yeah? And on the bottom here, you're going to get, again, so square root 64, you're going to get 8. Square root x squared, you're going to get x. So it's 8 plus x and then 8 minus x, yeah? Calm. Now, as you see, a couple things will cancel, yeah? What is going to cancel, you're probably asking? Well, if I times these together, so imagine this side was on top of this side, yeah? Then x plus 8 is going to cancel with 8 plus x, because 8 plus x is basically just x plus 8, yeah? And x minus 6 is going to cancel with x minus 6. And x plus 6 is going to cancel with x plus 6. So we're just left with x minus 6 here over x minus 8, sorry, over 8 minus 6 here. So now you're probably thinking, what's going on here then? How do we get -1 from that? Well, if you think about it, yeah, this is actually equal to -1. The reason being is because if I times the bottom here by -1, I would get the top. Think about it. 8 times -1 is -8. -8 times -1, you get it, yeah, is plus x, yes, that's x minus 8, yeah. Another way of doing it as well is I can say that x minus 8 over 8 minus x here, and I can bring outside, what I can do now is I can bring outside the -1. So take -1 out from 8, yeah, thingy, that becomes -8, and take -1 out from x, that becomes plus x, so that becomes x minus 8, yeah. And so then divide it, that's going to be 1 over -1, which is -1, yeah. Alright, calm. So that's how you answer that. It's nice when questions have no parts, you know. But question 3 is just question 3, you know, not question 17. Alright, cool. Question 4, yeah. So here we got 2x squared minus 11x. Just trying to say, show that that's equal to a over b. Okay, cool. Minus 11x minus 40 over x squared minus 4x minus 32. Yeah. And then times that by x squared plus 8x plus 16 over x 6x squared, yeah, minus 3x minus 45. Calm. Yeah, so now what you want to do, wow, alright, cool. So now what you're gonna do is just use polynomial for literally everything, yeah? So put polynomial in the top in your calculator, you'll get 2x plus 5, and you'll get x minus 8. So that's polynomial. And then on the bottom as well, put that into the calculator in polynomial, and you'll get x plus 4, and you'll get x minus 8. Yeah? Calm. Safe. Then times, put again this into polynomial, or you can just see it from early, that's just gonna be x plus 4 squared. So that's just x plus 4, and then x plus 4, yeah, standard, yeah. Alright, calm. And on the bottom again, put it into polynomial. If you want, you can take out the 3 first, actually. Take out the 3, and you're gonna be left with 2x squared minus x minus 15. And then obviously take out the obviously take out and put that into polynomial units. And then you're gonna get the two brackets here. So it'll be 3 here, and then 2x plus 5, and then x minus 3 here. Don't do that, it will still be calm, but you have to take out 3 after. Alright, cool. So now what are we saying now? So now we're saying we're gonna combine it, yeah? So let's combine it then, yeah? Let's see what's going on here. So let's combine it. So x minus 8 is gonna cancel x minus 8. X plus 4 is cancelling with x plus 4. 2x plus 5 is cancelling with 2x plus 5. That's the whole left side just, gone. And now what we're left with here is just x plus 4 over x minus 3 times by 3. So it's just going to equal x plus 4, yeah, over 3, open bracket, x minus 3, yeah. And by the way, this thing here is not x here. This is a time symbol here. I know I don't differentiate between the two, but you just got to learn it, man. Alright, cool. And then divide that by the second part of the question, which was divided by ax squared here plus 20x minus 40 something. I thought 40 what from I can't even read my own handwriting. Let me check quickly. Listen, man. Mine's 48. I was about to write 46 here, but if I went off my handwriting, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. 10x squared here minus 45x plus 45. Okay, cool. Yeah. So what's going on here then? Again, use our polynomial, fam. But again, take out 5 first from the top, yeah, and then use polynomial. Or you can use polynomial, then take out 5, yeah? It's just to simplify as much as possible, yeah? So you'll get 2x minus 3 from polynomial and x minus 3, and you get the 5 on the outside there. And then on the bottom, you got, again, to take out 4 first from the bottom, since 4 is in common between all of them. And then, obviously, polynomial, yeah? So 4, open bracket, 2x minus 3, x plus 4, yeah? And now we're going to times that by, obviously, this one. Oh, damn. I just clocked. I skipped it. I missed a step here. Keep flip change here. So change that and then flip it. So 10x squared minus 45x plus 45 is what I meant by take 5 out. That's the top one. And then it's 8x squared plus 20x minus 48 is obviously take 4 out. I was thinking, what do I mean by take 5? I was tripping. I was like, bro. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. So, yeah. There you go. If that makes sense. All I'm saying is that keep flip change. So I flipped it here already. Yeah. That's the difference. So just flip this fraction here and then put polynomial everything and you'll get the same as down here. Alright, cool. So x plus 4 over 3, x minus 3 here. Calm. So as a result, when I combine this here, x minus 3 is going to cancel x minus 3. These two cancel. This will cancel with that. And now what we're left with here, everything is cancelled. All we've got now on the left is we've got 1 over 3, because 1 stays on the top here, times by 5 over 4. Yeah, and if you do that simple maths here, 1 times 5 is 5, 3 times 4 is 12. So 5 over 12, yeah? So that's the final answer. And so A is 5 and B is 12, according to the question. Cool, question 5, yeah? Will we actually have a video that's under 40 minutes long? Maybe. Possibly. Alright, cool. Question 5A. Cool. Take a little break there just to breathe in the air, you know? X squared plus 2x minus 24 over 2x squared plus 10x, yeah? Times that by x squared, yeah? Minus 3x over x squared plus 3x minus 18. Okay, cool. So use polynomial again, bro. Use polynomial on the top, polynomial on the top here, yeah? You'll get x plus 6 and you'll get x minus 4, yeah? And then do the same thing on the bottom, but here we haven't got a third, another number, so we can't use polynomial. So what you want to do here is just take out the common factor. Common factor between these two is 2, is common between 2 and 10. And common factor between x squared and x is x, yeah? So just 2x on the outside and an open bracket. And then obviously whatever you want to do in there, in the x plus 5 here, that's what's going to be remainder. And if you times that back in, you'll get 2x squared plus 10x here. And then times that by x squared minus 3x again. We haven't got a number, so just take out the x here, so x open bracket x minus 3 here, over, and then use polynomial on the bottom here, so you get x plus 6 and x minus 3 here. Come on. And now just cancel here, so x plus 6 cancel x plus 6, x minus 3 cancel x minus 3, so we're just left with what? We're just left with x minus 4 here, over, also x cancels with x down there. So we're just left with x minus 4 over 2 open bracket x plus 5 here. And obviously, this is not the simplest form, so times it back in to get like a nice little number. So you'll get 2x plus 10 here. Come on. Part B. So show that ln whatever is equal to that, yeah? Okay, so first of all, move the second part onto the left, so take it away from the 2. So right now you see how it's 2 plus ln whatever, yeah? Take that whole ln thing onto the left, yeah? So it's gonna become the left-hand side, which is ln. I'm gonna write the ln part as a thing instead of a bracket, yeah, just to make it clear, yeah? X squared minus 3x thing, and then this is what I meant, minus the right-hand side, yeah? So minus ln, all of this, yeah? So 2x squared plus 10x x squared, yeah, plus 3x minus 18, and then that is equal to 2, yeah? And now, when you have ln minus ln, yeah, this is obvious, yeah? When you have ln minus ln, what you do is it becomes one big ln, yeah? And effectively, you got this, whatever's in the first ln, divided by whatever's in the second ln, yeah? So this becomes x squared plus 2x minus 24, yeah? And then x squared minus 3x, all of that, yeah, over whatever's in the second ln, yeah? So 2x squared plus 10x x squared plus 3x minus 18, yeah? And all of that's equal to 2, yeah? And this actually links to the first part. This is the same as what we had in the first part, yeah, if you remember, because we timed the two together, so the top goes the top, one goes bottom, but I didn't clock that at first until I saw, oh, use part A or whatever the hell, yeah? So I didn't clock that, so I just wrote it as fully in it, so I just simplified it again. So again, you can use polynomial if you want, or should the same as last time, you know what's going to simplify too. Obviously, x plus 6, x minus 4, times by x minus 3, which is from this thing here, over x, 2x plus 10, x minus 6, x minus 3. So again, all of that's going to cancel, but we already did this in part A, but it is what it is. All that's just going to cancel to what? To give you ln, and you use part A for that if you want, actually. In part A, we said that it's simplified to 2x x minus 4, yeah, over 2x plus 10, yeah. So therefore, you've got that. And that's obviously equal to 2, yeah. And now, how do you get rid of ln, yeah? So well, the inverse of ln is e. So you just put, so when you do e to that, ln just fucks off. Like, you don't need to worry about that, yeah? It's just x minus 4, yeah? Over 2x plus 10. And then when you do e to the other side, it becomes e to the power of 2, yeah? I remember someone asked me, yeah, when I'm like back in the day, yeah, he asked like, so some people might have issue with this, yeah, like why when you do e to something does it go into the actual box here? Like the best way to think about it, look at your calculator. When you put ln, the input is here, so therefore when I do ln of something, it goes into there like as a function, like how sine does or cos does, yeah. Has a box above it. So when you do E of something, you're putting it into the function of E. You're not putting, so it's not 2E or E2, it's E to the power of 2. When you put, like, when you do E of something, the something goes in that top right of E, you know? It goes to the power. So that's how that works, yeah? And then after that, it's simple, just times 2x plus 10 to the other side. So you get x minus 4 is equal to 2e squared x plus 10e squared. I like to put the e or any numbers or anything on the left of the x here as like a coefficient. So it makes it easier. And then bring all the x's to one side and all the numbers to one side. So bring 2e squared x to the other side. So we got x minus 2e squared x. And bring the 4 to the other side. So add it to the other side. So that's 10e squared plus 4, yeah? If you didn't catch that, what I did there, I just took away this to the left-hand side. So just minus that. And then after, you can add the 4 if you don't want to do it in one step like that. And then, yeah, just take out x here. So take out x here. So x comes out. And then open bracket, x divided by x is 1. And then 2e squared divided by x is 2e squared. And then that's equal to 10e squared plus 4. And then obviously just divide by 1 minus 2e squared. So you're going to get x is equal to 10e squared plus 4 over 1 minus 2e squared, yeah? And that's the final answer. Calm. Final question. Question 6. Let's get up in personal for that. Question 6a. Calm. So, let's see. Alright. So that's your 2x squared, yeah? minus 3x minus 2 over 6x minus 8 divided by 3x squared plus 14x minus 24. 24s here. One's out here, 24s in my Jordan 4s. I'm joking, even that I can't afford. Okay, cool. Now let's see how we pattern this here. So obviously put that into the divide into the x here times. So 2x squared here minus 3x minus 2 over 6x minus 8 times by x minus 2 here over flip it here, so 3x squared plus 14x here minus 24 here. Alright, cool. And now what you want to do here is obviously obviously pattern this one here. So use polynomial again. So put that into polynomial and you'll get 2x plus 1, yeah, x minus 2 over 6x minus 8. You know what? Simplify the bottom as well. 6x minus 8, you can take out a 2 from there, yeah? So it's going to become 2x, 3x actually, minus 4, yeah? And then times that by the right-hand side simplified, so just it just clocks something here. It was actually x minus 2 over this whole thing, yeah? Again, I'm not cutting that out, bro. You just need to, again, bro, we go through the process together, yeah? If the video means that it's out, it means it's fully updated. You should always have that in mind. So therefore, x minus 2 over that. So then when I flip it, becomes that over that. You get it? Yeah. So when I flip it, it becomes actually 3x squared plus 14x minus 24 over x minus 2, yeah? Okay. So therefore, when I times it, it becomes, again, so when I pattern the top there, that polynomial, you'll get 3x minus 4, yeah? And then x plus 6 here over x minus 2, yeah? Cool. And now, x minus 2 cancels x minus 2. This cancels with that. And so what we left with, we're just left with 2x plus 1, x plus 6 over 2. Yeah? Calm. And now, just expand that back in, simplify it even more fully. Span these together, times them together. Obviously, you don't know how to do this here. Listen, we're deep in the video now, yeah? So I'll just tell you what that expands to 2x squared plus 13x plus 6 here. And all of that is over 2. Cool, fam. Part B is saying differentiate it, yeah? So this is simple differentiation, year 1 differentiation. 2x squared divided by 2 is going to be x squared, yeah? 13x squared divided by 2, because remember the whole thing is over 2. It's going to be 13 over 2x, yeah? Plus 6 divided by 2 is 3. So that's the y. So let's find dy over dx. So dy over dx will be 2x. So bring the 2 down, take 1 from the power, plus 13 over 2. And so that's the situation there. Put f dash into 4 means differentiate and put 4 into it, yeah? So substitute 4 into that. You're going to get 2 times 4 plus 13 over 2, which just equates to 29 over 2, yeah? And that's that.